Hey guys, it is Bat Chat, and I have not done a tank review in a long time, but it has come to my attention and to my great enjoyment that the Blitz devs have released the FE4005 line, and I was a alpha tester for this line, and I did not get a chance to look at the tier 8 or the tier 7 or the tier 9. But the Charioteer, the tier 8, has got to be the most broken thing that's ever been released in the Blitz. It comes from the Challenger and then moves on to the Conway, but this tank is just insane. So I run the repair, the adrenaline, and the new improved engine power boost, and that is just so I can get out of situations a bit easier. As far as equipment goes, I would recommend Spall Liner, putting in T, and improved fuel. My loadout, mostly APCR, and a moderate amount of Hesh, just because, damage hunting and whatnot, and a decent amount of high explosive. For the options here, I've got everything on the left side for the first column, just because I don't really care about the improved shells as much, because honestly this tank, it's got the nobility and the penetration as is to make it more effective. It almost feels like a medium tank, so there's no real use in using calibrated unless you're going to be sniping the whole time. The second lane, I've got defense system, improved assembly, and toolbox. I wouldn't recommend buffing the armor at all. For the third lane, I've got the camo, the traverse, the improved control here, traverse speed, and the consumable delivery system, so that my consumables don't take 5 years to reload, basically. So what is impressive about this tank? Well, first of all, you don't have much hit points, which is a real shame. If it had 1200, I feel like it would be pretty solid, but as is at the moment, it's really easy to kill. Like, if you play poorly, if you get yourself in a bad situation, it's really easy to kill. Its view range is decent, but nothing really to write home about. The concealment is fantastic. When you've got that camo net and you're sitting there, you will spot almost everyone before they spot you. Damage per minute, base damage per minute is 3283 with the current system that I am running. Reload time of 6.4 seconds. Now you could drop that down further if you were going to use both food consumables, but I prefer not to get hit for full HE damage from tier 9s and T49s that are on the run. Now, you've got really good penetration on your standard, so it's almost never an issue with trying to pin things. Now, I wouldn't suggest trying to pin a Maushin while he's side scraping, because it's hella difficult. But it is definitely possible to do even without the calibrated. Now, where this thing really comes into its own is the high explosive shells, the Hesh shells, the premiums. It's got 440 alpha. It can max roll 550. You're reloading every 6.4 seconds, and it gives you a DPM of almost 4,000. It's insane. Combined with this crazy dispersion, 3.32, it's absolutely insane. This thing is definitely worth picking up. I'm going to show you guys a couple of games with it. I had a 5.5k game in it, but I guess I had replays turned off after the update. So these are the best ones I've had so far since the update. At the moment, I am rocking, I believe, 70% win rate, 2800 with 91 battles played, but I'm hoping to get it up to 3k, and that just sounds crazy as a tier 8 being at 3k. So I hope you guys enjoy the replays, and I would highly recommend picking up this tank. Make sure to look out on my channel for the Conway review that will be coming soon.
Destroy.